What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Stochastic here on the Odd Shopper channel, coming to you with another edition of Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Goes a long way for me on this video. Goes a long way for you. You become a prize whenever great betting content is going live here at our little neck of the YouTube woods. I need to start saying NBA Lindy's live. What am I saying? I need to start saying NBA Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. So I don't know why that was so hard to say with the NBA in front of it. See, I think that's probably why. You know why? Because MLB is here. I have MLB Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. You can check that out here on the Odd Shopper channel as well, covering all 15 games. Yeah, no, it was a lot of baseball today. We're just going to throw it out there. There's a little bit of baseball to cover. So got caught up on everything, put all my spreadsheets together. Wasn't procrastinating. I would never do that. Whatever. Right now, Spencer Dinwiddie had an incredible first quarter. Hopefully he can keep that going. Made a bunch of big stands on him in the premium Discord, which you can sign up. Again, with MLB starting, you want to get in early because, again, by the time the middle of the season comes around, the dog days of summer really show up. It is tough to be able to carve out a living in the old MLB betting street. So you want to get in early. You want to get in often. I've got a lot of stands, a lot of things. Again, I've been accumulating. I was being a little facetious there to start off the show. Been working on the old MLB here for a while, but I'm ready to rock tomorrow. If you are too, head to that premium Discord, sign up. We got a lot going on there. And why am I killing so much time in this introduction? Well, because on Thursday, there's only 2 games in the NBA. So 15 games in the MLB for a sport that I haven't been able to cover since October. And just 2 games in this one that I've been covering forever. So guess which one I spend more time on? It doesn't make these less valuable. We're going to talk through some very valuable information that I've accumulated for you. 2 games, both of them premier spots. Very important for the Pelicans against the Nuggets, and the premier matchup being Boston-Milwaukee. Let's get to the picks, shall we? We get things started here with the Boston Celtics visiting the Milwaukee Bucks, and of course, Milwaukee on the tail end of a back-to-back. And I just want to throw this out there in case you're catching this for the first time. Giannis had a triple-double in the first 3 quarters of this game going up against the Pacers. They're now up 18 in the third quarter. And Drew Holiday has 45 actual points as of right now. There's still a minute and a half left. Bet he could find another bucket or 2 before the end of this one. Just absurd scoring. Might have put a half unit on the under of that game. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about happy things. Happy Boston is facing Milwaukee. And I want to first of all say that thank you to everybody who reached out in the comment section below yesterday. Got a little aggro, got a little in my feelings, little emo for little Eric. But here's the thing. So is Jaylen Brown. Looking at the Boston side, have you watched any basketball lately? Have you seen any of the press clippings when it comes down to Mr. Jaylen Brown and his desire to get the heck up out of Dodge like Kyrie Irving did out of Boston? Oh boy. I think if you're a Boston fan, would have been really, really nice to make that Kevin Durant trade in hindsight now, but maybe you figure out a way to be able to pay him and Jason Tatum at the same time, because if he makes that first team or second team All NBA, you're going to have to pony up one of these. It's a lot of those Benjamins that are going his direction. In fact, well, it would be 300 million divided by 100. So yeah, 3 million Benjamins going his way. It's a lot of Benjamins. Could you imagine those stacked up next to each other? Promise I'm not trying to kill time, but looking at a lot of the efficiency numbers there for Boston, they are second in adjusted net rating. They're still really, really good. And this whole Jaylen Brown thing, I expect it to fade away here. I expect them to start playing some good basketball later, but Milwaukee got an opportunity to rest Chris Middleton on the front end of this back-to-back. It's a knee issue that they're talking about. He got downgraded to questionable, then out. Right knee injury management. That's the key wording, though. If you hadn't seen the injury management part on the second end of it, you would have assumed that, oh, he's probably going to be out here on Thursday as well. I do not expect that. And because now the reason I'm paying such close attention to this Bucks-Pacers game is I hope they can rest Giannis and Drew Middleton. Combine the names. Drew Holiday here over the course of at least half of this fourth quarter. Give them some fresh legs so that they can both play. Now, there is a chance Drew Holiday ends up sitting here, and the rest of the Boston side completely healthy outside of Grant Williams and Robert Williams, who is questionable entering this game. Now, the Robert Williams one really matters when you look at how well Brook Lopez has played here of late. Has anybody else kind of seen him vault into the Defensive Player of the Year category? Because I think he probably deserves it. He had a 7-block game against Utah. He's had at least 2 blocks 4 of his last 5. He's had a 9-block game recently against Brooklyn. Good job, Brooklyn. Thanks for coming. Almost a triple-double with blocks. That would have been an enjoyable experience. Put that one on the old resume. Get yourself a job at wherever the hell you want. You played at the NBA. You're going to be just fine. But I'm looking at the Bucks. Because of this wipeout that they're doing right now currently of the Pacers, if that continues, I like a small play, at least right now, on -2.5 Milwaukee. I expect they get Chris Middleton back. I expect that we're going to get at least Giannis playing on a back-to-back, otherwise run away like the plague. So if you're risk averse, do not make this play. Have this be a lean, fire it up later in the day. But I expect this line to move with news that Chris Middleton's in, and if you get Drew Holiday and Giannis Antetokounmpo all in, that core 3, they obviously matter a lot. Maybe you get the Robert Williams news to go your direction. They're hosting the Celtics here. Going to be a premier matchup game. I think a small little play with potentially a little bit more if we have that core 3 locked in for the Bucks, but -2.5, definitely liking it. I definitely don't like this picture of me, but who cares? If you're in one of the 4 great states, Colorado, Virginia, Ohio, or New Jersey, I repeat, Ohio, Virginia, New Jersey, what's the last one? Colorado? Did I already say Colorado? I'm going to do it one more time. Colorado, New Jersey, Ohio, or Virginia. Why is it so important that you know that this offer is available to you? Well, because all you have to do is bet $1 and you're going to get $365 in bonus bets. It's such a joke. You sign up in the video description box below. You click on the link that says right below me, right below that happy human being. That's such fake happiness, by the way, on that screen. It's not even funny. But you're going to click on that link below. And if you're in Colorado, New Jersey, Virginia, or Ohio, you're going to deposit $10 or more. You're going to bet $1 on whatever you want. How about Bucks -2.5 tomorrow? Who cares if it wins or not? Because you're going to get $365 in bonus bets. Now, I want it to win because I have money on it. But I would like you to get $365 in bonus bets by doing nothing but betting $1 over at Bet365. So this offer is only valid if you're 21 and over. If you have a gambling problem or somebody you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. That does it for me in this happy fellow. Back to sadness. Well, actually, no, I'm very happy right now. Going to Nikola Jokic. Let's talk the last game. We're rounding it out. What a quick video. It's kind of nice. Feels good. Too bad I have 15 MLB games to talk about after this. Oh, come on. It's opening day. I'm stoked. If you are too, hit that like button here as we jump to Pelicans and Nuggets here. Massive favorites being Denver. That makes all the sense in all the land. The Pelicans, they ran into a buzzsaw there in Steph Curry. He's pretty good at shooting basketballs, but we have to be paying very close attention to Nikola Jokic here. He is questionable on Thursday's injury report, but you kind of know what I'm getting at. If he plays basketball, there's just this play that you have to have on your radar every single time. It is this triple-double play. I'm telling you, it was just +140 again. We started smashing it again. In case you didn't notice, in case you failed to see, this is my heart bleeding for you. This is me down on my knees. That was Jewel. That was Jewel off the top of my head. Foolish Games, Batman and Robin, anyone? Anyone? Bueller? All right, well, to record a triple-double, he's -110 right now on DraftKings.com. That's the best available line right now. Hopefully, that line can move a little bit back towards -105, maybe some plus money there, but there's also a good chance that he doesn't play in this basketball game, in which case, I would like New Orleans +7. There's really no question about it, so be paying very close attention to the news. Nikola Jokic is the best player in basketball. Him, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, go 1, 2, 3 in whatever order you want. I really don't care. They all are going to move their lines drastically. But Denver has nothing behind Nikola Jokic, so you need to be on high alert when it comes to these kind of plays, especially with a team like the Pelicans, who I would immediately find to be massive value at +240 as well. I'd try to get that one, I think, even before I got to the +7, and I get it. You definitely could double dip, have a little bit of both, but you got to be quick with that. You got to be quick on the trigger finger, being able to get yourself access to whatever sportsbook you prefer, wherever the best lines are over at OddsShopper. Make sure you're firing that up. But Nikola Jokic, assuming that he's good to go, assuming that he's playing basketball here, there's no way that he's not going to be the lock of this video pretty much every time going forward. He's now averaging 9.9 assists per game on the season, 12 rebounds per game, and 25 points. So the points, they're a given. The assist rate has started to go up over the course of the second half of this season because Jamal Murray, well, now he's in a rut again. We're starting to get out of the rut. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? That was Taylor Swift. So now I've done Jewel and Taylor Swift. You know what? I got to go. I got to talk MLB. So Nikola Jokic, triple-double, telling you, still at -110. Screw picking aside. Just take that. And if he doesn't play, it's voided. So, hey, who cares? That's all I got. Sorry, it was 2 really brutal games tonight. And that does it for a quick edition of Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. Head to that comment section below. Let me know your favorite plays on the NBA slate. If you have any questions whatsoever, hit me up at Eric Lindquist on Twitter, EricLindquist. Look at that. I can spell my own name. I'm special like that. But bet $365. You bet $1, you get $365 in bet credits right now. If you're in the great states of Colorado, New Jersey, Ohio, or Virginia. It's going to be offered in other states coming up here very, very shortly, but you might as well just get in if you're in one of those 4 states, because what the hell, $365 in bet credits? That's outrageous. 21 and over. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. And make sure you check out MLB, Lindy's Leans, Likes, and Locks. That's getting fired up right after this. I'm going to go record that one. Oh boy, I can't wait. If you are, it's one of the best days of the year. Now, instead of like a 2-gamer to start off the MLB series, we have freaking 15 of them, every team playing baseball tomorrow. So I got some bets for you there. So go follow that over at the Odd Chopper channel. All right, I'll be back on Friday. Normal slate, it looks like, for that one. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the NBA streets on Thursday.